Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2007 Saturn VUE for you, all-wheel drive V6. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle as we get it on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see in here. Now, we also do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle where we go through the ins and outs of the car and demonstrate its many functions and features. Please join us for that. Links to both videos will be included in the description portion of the ad anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. This vehicle just came out of detail, bringing it to you right away as fast as I can, and without further ado, we'll go ahead and hop on in and take her for a spin. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead and open this door and get this little fly out. Don't want him disturbing us while we're driving here. Excuse me for that short delay. All right, what do we got here? We've got 118,866 miles. We'll go ahead and start the car. You should see all the lights illuminate and then go out, except for the seatbelt light, which is reminding me I need to put my seatbelt on, which I will do right now. All right, folks, a little bit of a history lesson for you here. For those of you who don't know the history on the Saturn VUE, well, the Saturn VUE, made by GM, of course, originally came in a 4-cylinder option. Now, GM wanted to actually bring this vehicle and appeal to a higher grade customer that had a larger budget and wanted a little bit more SUV for their money. This vehicle, it comes in a V6, and when GM actually brought this vehicle out, they did not want to dump additional money into research and development and creating their own V6 because they didn't currently have one that was suitable for this application. So they actually reached out to Honda, and they collaborated with Honda in the creation of this V6 version of this vehicle. So this vehicle actually has a Honda 3.5 liter V6 transmission, transfer case, computer system, wiring. Pretty much this vehicle is a Honda Pilot underneath this GM shell. Now, this vehicle, was redesigned in 2008. 2007 was the last year of this body style, so this is the last year that you could actually say that about that Honda powertrain. Later on in the next body style, GM went about that venture on their own, and that is why this first generation Saturn VUE with the V6 is so much better than what you can get afterwards. Folks, this vehicle has a lot of power for the size and weight of it. This 3.5 liter engine just is very potent, very powerful, very responsive. Automatic transmission is very smooth and comfortable. Vehicle rides really nicely, nice comfortable suspension. About 50 miles per hour here, actually going through these twists and turns. It actually invokes a lot of confidence in the operator. You're sitting a little bit up higher here, and actually it's a lot higher than what you would think. You get a real good perspective on the road. I was driving a real light-duty Nissan truck this morning, one of those old D21 hard bodies, and hopping into this one, I am riding a little bit higher in this vehicle. Go ahead and adjust my seat. There you go. You can actually lower or raise your seat too. This feels a little bit more comfortable for me lowering it down. Anyways, a real nice perspective on the road. Vehicle is tracking straight, does not pull to the left or the right. Now let's stomp on our brakes here and just make sure we're not getting any vibrations. I'm going to speed up to about 55 and then stomp on my brakes. Awesome. I'm not feeling any vibration on the pedal, no vibration on the chassis of the vehicle, no vibration on the steering wheel. That is great. That's indication of no warpage of the brakes or rotor, so brakes feel great, and tires look great as well. This section of road has a lot of uneven surfaces, rough road, a lot of potholes, and it really puts the suspension through its paces. I don't feel any excessive looseness in the front end. I am hearing a little bit of a squeak coming from what I believe is probably the rear door. I'm hearing a little bit of a squeak. I don't know if you can make that on camera. The camera back here. Yeah, it looks like that rear hatch is squeaking a little bit when you go on a real rough road. There should be adjustments for that to make that be able to be a little bit more snug and hopefully eliminate that squeak. Also, maybe a little bit of oil or lubrication on the hinges of that rear hatch would do some good. Folks, on this turn over here, we're going to go ahead and make a right turn. I've got my air conditioning going. I'm going up this hill. I'm gonna put maximum load on the car. I'm gonna accelerate from 0 to 60 and see how quick we can get there. Here we go. Starting out at 0 miles per hour. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, a lot of power actually. Cut the wheels loose. I'm at about 80% throttle here. Not all the way to the ground. Wow, this gets to 60 really quick. Folks, the 4-cylinder version of this car without the Honda powertrain is not the same animal. That, along with the all-wheel drive system, this glorious Honda transmission, it just really is the best part of this car. And for those of you who who have wine taste on a beer budget, this is a great alternative to not have to pay those Honda premiums. If this was a Honda Pilot of the same year with the same miles and the same amenities and features, you could anticipate to probably pay somewhere in the neighborhood of 25, 35, maybe even 45% more than what this car here costs. So be a smart shopper. Don't throw money away just at a fancy badge on the front of your hood. Essentially, this is a Honda underneath anyways. Actually, I think they look a little bit nicer than the Honda Pilots do. This generation Honda Pilot was not the most attractive of vehicle. These Saturn VUEs are actually a little bit nicer, and they're a little bit lighter as well, which actually makes for a little bit more exciting of a drive. Going through these back roads, going up and down some hills, vehicle feels great. And when you're traveling on smooth roads, you'll never hear that rear hatch, that squeak from the rear hatch. You'll mostly hear that on rough roads, which we have plenty of in California. Now folks, special favor, if you've enjoyed this video thus far, please do consider smashing that like button, give us a thumbs up, and also subscribe to our channel. And then make sure you also hit the bell notification icon. That way you can be notified of all of our future videos and never miss a beat. First thing we do when we get a new vehicle in stock is we take some photos and immediately do a couple videos such as the one you're seeing here. And we also do have an in-depth walk around video of this vehicle as well. We'll include links to both videos in the description portion of the ad anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. Now, for those of you watching from out of town or out of state, we also do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available as well. Give us a call, drop us a note, shoot us an email, and we will get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. We do have extended warranties. They are available. Trade-ins are always welcome. And yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, or comments, anything that was not covered in the ad or the videos, don't hesitate. Give me a call. Give me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575. Or you may find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directautooutlet.com. As we pull back into our lot over here and start to wrap this video up, I do want to take a few moments out and make sure I thank you for investing your valuable time and sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it. And more than anything, I hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. And as we make our way back here, I'll go ahead and thank you for joining us once again, and hope to see you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.